broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry.
Let's go, Tim.
Sports coverage of the
Let's
NFL
go.
brings us to the Sunshine State and
All right.
Bank Field here in Jacksonville.
Okay.
Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. They'll come out in the pistol.
My camera ready?
Bortles now on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Now look at the starting unit, and here's to you, Mr. Robinson.
Oh, I like that one.
I'm about to see the pictures. All of them. Here go one. Look at that. Image. Here go another one. Alright. Damn. Oh, these motherfuckers. Here go my other one. Alright. Now let's go.
Coming out of Penn State, everyone kept telling me he's not fast enough. I kept pointing to the film and saying, yes, but he catches everything. He's definitely a threat.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ooh, I should do that one. Let's go.
Bortles to throw on second down.
Let's go, baby.
Leave this for his running back. It's complete. And
go.
they're able to get this one across the 35. Good use of the pass there to pick up the first down. It gets a defensive look that they had specifically prepared for, they told us, coming into this one.
Certainly seems like they're holding all the right cards now, doesn't it? Because of their preparation. Went back, watched the tape, studied the tendencies, and they feel like they had them down cold, and they were able to use the pass against them.
Throwing on first down is Bortles.
Let's go.
Set up the screen. It's
oh, yeah. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A huge play there on the screen pass. 45 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Here we go now. Green, 90.
Into the red zone, it's Bortles. And he will find his man on the outside. That throw good for 4. It's second down. And here's a look at the defensive unit that hopes to halt this offense today.
Damn, this motherfucking play clock going fast as hell.
Is going to signal for a timeout. And that's their second charge
timeout
here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Here we go now. Green, 90.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
As a defender, you're eager to be involved in every play. So when the action goes away from you, a lot of times you run after the ball. But in this case, what a terrific job by the defender, staying home and taking care of his responsibilities.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They have a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
That's the defense. You gotta be able to score when we get down there. That's just fucking ridiculous. Oh my god, not this lag and kick shit, man. You gotta mash your fucking button just to make this bitch work on this motherfucker online shit, man. I got all in 3 yards. Let's go, B. Let's start again. I should have started in all this shit.
On 1st down, it's Newton. And his
Let's go.
pass
I'll
here
take
is
that.
going to fall incomplete. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Look like he liked the run screen, so this was watching. Look for the field over.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. And this time he's got
I most definitely Kevin on that again, so
give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
An ex-teammate used to
had
tell
to
me all
watch
the
him.
time, I
Just
hate
had to watch him
experienced
see what's
quarterbacks
going
because
on.
no matter what,
They show
you really
he ain't
can't
no
hide what you're
screening.
doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
Let's get on him.
Knew where the pressure was going to come from and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now a handoff here.
Oh my god, how did they freeze my play like that?
Down inside the 45 at the 43. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Some runs are
Please,
blocked so
niggas.
well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front,
Let's go.
really well done.
You gotta be coming this way.
They'll give it to him right up the gut.
Oh my, he's that strong?
Down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to
Wow, that nigga is strong.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot down.
Yeah, man, give that nigga some more vitamin pills or whatever y'all feeding that
Get
nigga.
on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On 1st and 10, Newton.
Oh my god, no. No, that's too much.
They practice this all
That's
week.
too much. You gotta get his ass. That's too much happening.
Look relatively easy.
And it always comes a little bit easier when you've practiced it and tuned things up and you're confident in what you're doing now. They felt very, very good about their plan, and we saw the execution because the confidence of the players was there.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. From the red zone now, Newton. And he's got it. It's
Come on, man, you gotta get that pick.
touchdown.
You gotta get that pick, baby, or like comeback.
His first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers have taken the early lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct.
I already know what we dealing with.
All right,
You better
because
stop that
once he
next
took
defense.
off,
Y'all look rusty
let's
out
face
there.
it, that should have been done in
Hey,
Big
don't
Sky
say
country.
shit,
Are
toe
they
y'all
speed
up like
limits out
that.
there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Man, them jukes is hard, man.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in
Go.
time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped in the contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
One receiver left, two to the right. And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
Man, played me on that one. I tried to play that bitch 6 fucking times.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that. Swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read.
That's 3 motherfucking times, man.
A lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
On second down, here's Bortles. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Bortles now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Gotta get more yards of that. Who hurt?
Inside the former defensive back Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. It's Jack.
I guess we getting hurt so quick.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Bortles. And he finds a man with a crossing route. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. The defense came out with a look that they had prepped for all week to attack. They took advantage, got the first down.
And the key words in there, prep for all week. They really studied them, understood their tendencies, knew what they like to do, and prepared their game plan accordingly. And boy, the payoff was good.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They go play action.
Let's go, baby.
His throw caught right around the 6. 23 yards on the play. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket.
I picked the wrong play too, but it's good.
To throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything. And sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see.
Dumbass, they couldn't get the ball.
Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game? My high school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
They got that.
Bortles looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And they will score.
Let's go.
Jacksonville touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And once again, the Jaguars are back.
I was fucking ready. It's fucking ready.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
Man, this shit this kick shit is crazy, man. Not only the run, but the weather is crazy. But fuck all that. Let's get on this guy. Let's get on this guy right now.
Now Newton on first down. It's caught. This is
All right.
Burbridge.
That's what we gotta watch out for. Flag. Oh yeah, we take that. All right. Oh yeah, this is Reader's running. All right, this is Reader's running for that. Let's go. We should be able to get on it now.
Newton on first down. He completes it to Burbridge. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll make it a second down. So we've got a 2nd and 5. And they're definitely showing blitz here. On 2nd down, here's Newton. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Yeah, not bad.
And on the ground they go with the running back.
They try to make that nigga do too much with the blocking.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They fake the give. Newton backing up.
Let's go.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
So now the Packers turn things over to special teams.
Miss the field goal. Hey, you missing that motherfucker.
Connects on this one. It's good. And with that, they'll take a 1-point lead here in the 2nd. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point. So no problems converting there.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee. And that's at the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 3
And you pay for that.
Good pressure, and
we got you some yards, but
and we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. From the gun on 3rd down, Bortles. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 18 yards there, the 1st down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary.
Right, but he drops it.
And it pops free. The collision there.
Good shot, baby.
The ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass. So the D-line's going to spread out. Now Bortles.
Man, come on.
Allen Robinson, the intended receiver.
That shit by itself, baby.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Throwing is Bortles. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone.
Gotta play different defense on this
The
one.
Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the
He's
field.
he's going back to the
last time for 3. They've got the lead.
Going to that, going to
conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is.
But
I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best.
Let's go, baby.
It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Let's go.
Rush, and down he goes. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And the Jags, Charles, I think they're in the dime here.
Covering a lot of field.
Newton to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people.
I couldn't even jump.
Sometimes you get people
I couldn't even jump.
That you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. So 2nd and 10 here.
He's trying to bind that bitch. It's the league he's trying to bind it. I don't know where, but he's trying to bind that bitch.
Dancing to his left.
Yeah, that nigga fast like that.
He is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
All right, now I didn't know he was fast like that. Okay.
Gets him a new set of downs.
All right, I got something for us,
So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that
that's Cam.
It's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
On 1st down, it's Newton. Over the middle, it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They give him 15 more, and it's another 1st down. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point.
Damn, I can't jump for that shit. Man, what kind of color you got in this, man? What kind of motherfucking color you got in this, dog?
Defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just
niggas ain't gonna let me jump.
More pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
I'll be this way.
And they'll go with a ground attack here.
Man.
Touchdown.
Fuck out of here, dog.
Ozzie Newsome, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Packers add on to their lead.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st down, Bortles. toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Second down now after the incompletion. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
So we have reached halftime. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Now this shit is terrible with this kick
have
shit.
their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Kick is helping the nigga.
Taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this
What's
drive in
wrong?
pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's
Now
go.
the Packers get set to go. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
Make something happen.
They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little
Man,
bit more.
come
With
on,
some things
dog.
they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And they do finally get
Terrible.
it. But he makes it all the way to the 6. So you got the
Can't
lead
run
here
that
in the
shit,
second
man.
half.
I got
Obviously, you love
some.
big
I
runs
got
like
some.
that
I'm
at any
tripping.
time. Here you really like them.
And how
I'm
about the
tripping.
confidence that's being exhibited by that offense?
Beautiful,
now?
man,
They
Joe.
don't
Let's
care
go
what
do
you're
this.
lining up doing on the defensive side. They want
Let's
the
stop all
defense
this
to carry
shit.
the football and carry it often.
So the chains are on their sides. It's 1st and goal from the 6.
Let's go.
And
Let's stop
he's
all
gonna
this
lose
shit.
yardage
Got all
here.
about this.
A loss of a full
Let's
3
go.
yards, and now it's 2nd down.
No more run. No more
Just made a
motherfucking
play
run.
that he could be really proud of there. Nice tackle for loss.
Let's go.
What a relief it is for him to be back on an NFL field after missing his entire rookie season with a knee injury.
I think the entire defense
That's what it be on him, buddy.
that he's out there.
This is got a little squad. I see you got everybody 6'6" over there and all kind of shit.
So still a full 10 yards
Let's
to
go.
go here for the offense on 3rd down. They'll come out in the pistol. Now Newton on 3rd and goal. Rolling to his right.
Are you serious, man?
To the end zone. Touchdown.
Hey, let that nigga get
Green
down.
Bay.
Come on, man.
Their big tight end. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And the lead is up to 15 now. Coons on now to kick this one away following the score. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. He's going to flip that.
Man, this fucking game been lagging all day. Man, you gotta have some kind of lag shit on here, bro.
At the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
Kevin, throw a motherfucking
Defensively, it's a nickel
pass.
formation here on 3rd down and 9. Bortles now to throw. And Robinson with a big catch.
Throw a motherfucking pass. It's like it's so bad.
Into the ground at the 37. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have.
It's a foot race. He's at the
Okay.
30. 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here, he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And they'll get set here looking for the two-point conversion. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Yes, let's take this call.
Time running out here on the play clock. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for two is snuffed out.
It's a whole ass shit, man. They won't let me kick my motherfucking ball.
This will be taken in at the 1. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. The Green Bay offense now.
All right, let's stop a lot of shit now. Let's get back in there.
And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time.
Let's go.
Looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield.
That nigga had his lucky though.
You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. He'll buy some time running.
Get D, baby.
His throw's going to be incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Offense in a little bit of a bind here. 9
Throw him
yards to
over
go
there.
on third down.
From me trying to get over there. I don't know what to do.
Play action. It's Newton. He's got time in the pocket. And he's got
Oh my God.
And they'll get it all the way out near
That
midfield
thing
to the
fucking us
45.
up.
We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
Now it's Newton. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They fake the give. Newton. He's got time. Trying to lay one up deep. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Third down and 1.
Oh, you need one on this.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A strong running. And he will have a first
They
down
got
as
this
they
guy
get into the
McCaffrey,
ground
whatever
at the
fuck his
37.
name is. Right.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right.
Let's go.
He lost the football. It's out.
Let's go, baby.
It's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. Let's go.
Jacksonville score. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get
This
ourselves
fucking
moving
game
again?
is
How can we
crazy.
get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
What? They gonna be kicked up,
dude?
bitch?
On the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Fielded about a yard deep.
Man, somebody got Cam out.
26-yard line just across the 25. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Now a play fake here on first down.
I fucked myself up on that one. Alright, yeah, I did. I fucked myself up on that one doing too much. I got something for that action, man.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards victory. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They don't give it here.
Get that nigga. There we go.
He's going to get hit at the
Let's go.
and driven backwards.
Find me a play. Let's go, baby. No, don't do this to my player, man. Oh my God, this shit just fucked me, held me up. The screen changed on me. That's some hoe ass shit, dog.
Their dangerous wide receiver.
Oh shit, they saved you on that one, man. Hoe ass screen. I don't know where you stay at though, but you gotta stay into the dirt or something.
Coons on now to kick this one away following the score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Now Bortles, and he comes back with one complete. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now because a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
Watch the blitz.
Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Back now in Jacksonville.
Come on, baby. Did not get this L.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Bortles, got to have this one. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
They call a flag. Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Cost him 15 yards.
And it's such
all these calls they be giving my team and shit.
And then your head gets yanked back the other.
I guess it's a retard thing. Always the fucking last second flag shit.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that.
Fuck out of here, man.
Because staying on schedule, trying to get 4 downs on first down, they did that plus 3.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Another pistol look here. On first down, Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up the third down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
From the gun on third down, Newton. The contact.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is contact. That's how you end up winning.
I'm gonna make some shit on his name.
On this one, it's good. And that will give them a 12-point lead. So they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the fourth.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give them some breathing room and lets them build up a little cushion.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out.
Totally
didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going
to take
care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer...
Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. You build with him.
Jaguars. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they designed every play to score. I don't know how true that is. He had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play.
A lot of fuck shit because his kick. His kicker should got me just fucked up. It's cool though.
Trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking. Is
get that motherfucking can! Get him!
Let's get 30, right?
Let's go!
They get the turnover they needed.
Let's go! We need that, baby!
Reed, and it's picked off. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
Okay.
It's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Second down now after the pass completion.
There we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Now Bortles throwing on second down. And he'll be hit.
Pass, motherfucking self. Come on. Oh, he could be first down. Damn, we probably get him next time. I thought that too.
Defensive team stat sheet.
Fast motherfucking self.
Right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures,
Get that first,
hits
though.
on quarterbacks,
Get that first.
all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one.
We can
Bortles now on first
There you
down.
go.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. They give him 17 yards that time.
That's a touchdown, baby.
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll look to throw. And,
Oh my God! How did I do that? Hit the wrong button. I can't find. That's my fault. Take the sack, bro. Take the motherfucking sack.
The defense got the stop. They've got the football now. Just salted away,
right back down.
It's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off. And, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball secured.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Newton's going to throw it. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got him in.
Wow, he got that shit.
Gain of 37. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout.
You beating yourself right now.
In this
He got that shit that was crazy. Get this nigga.
And they'll run it here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. They come up in an offset eye. Now Newton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Their big tight end. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now out come the Jags. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told...
They got his man complete. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 41 yards. Well, not the position they want to be in. Still a very, very small chance here, but they almost need a miracle.
Agreed. That means they got to get it to the sidelines, get out of bounds, and preserve clock.
They shakes him off. He's going to let it fly. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Here's Bortles to throw. Now in desperation. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a game.
Now they try the right side here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for the Packers, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.
my seat of dreams all day. Nobody's gonna hold me underneath. You don't gotta believe in me. I know who I wanna be. You don't gotta believe in me. Gotta believe in me. Gotta believe in me. Don't gotta believe in me. You don't gotta believe in me. You don't gotta believe in me. Gotta believe in me. Gotta believe in me. Want me to give up? Oh no, I will not fall down. Want me to give up? I'm never coming down. You don't gotta believe in me. I know who I wanna be. You don't gotta believe in me. Gotta believe in me. Gotta believe in me. Gotta believe in me. You don't gotta believe in me. You don't gotta believe in me. Gotta believe in me. Gotta believe in me. Want me to give
Used to draw, hard to admit that I used to draw. Portraiture in a human form, doodle of a two-headed unicorn. It was soothing, moving his arm in a fusion of man-made tools and a muse from beyond. Even if it went beautifully wrong, it was tangible truth for a youth to refuse to belong. No name nuisance, stews in a bedroom, booze in a brand new cuneiform. Barely commune with the horde, got a whole grayscale ungluing his world. Might zone out to the yap of the magpie, unseen hand dragging his graphite. Cross contour, little bit of backlight, black ink after a Bristol to baptize. You can imagine a rush that ensue when you get 3 dimensions stuffed in a 2. Then it's off to a school where it's all you can do, being trained and observed by a capable few. Back in New York by peeps and a dog in a 2-bedroom, doing menial jobs. Plus, rhyming and stealing and being a clod, distractions, freedom, a rod. I left some years of giving a light, I left some will, the spirit away. I let my fears materialize, I let my skills deteriorate. Horn about a thought of what I should have been, continuing a mission that was rooted in a 20-year affinity and rickety condition with an ID crisis. Snap on the front lawn, look up in the sky, it's shapes falling out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down.
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features 2 quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Wilson's Seahawks going up against Brady's Patriots. With that, we'll send you up to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough as we say hello to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are about an hour's drive southwest of downtown Boston in the area known as Patriot Place, Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. Coming up is a rematch of that memorable Super Bowl 49 between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Got to put my previous play back on. That's it.
On first down, Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete.
You know, Russell throw a pass like that.
Now second down.
Wow.
You know the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first it's good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for
Are you serious? They make my motherfucking receiver move slow like that?
And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Okay, I don't like the way this shit started.
Mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Here's the offense. Certainly some threats on this offense, and one of them that they target is Doug Baldwin.
Not only does he do a nice job catching the ball downfield, he's also a tremendous blocker that helps unleash the running game.
Second down following the incompletion. Second and 10 now. Wilson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Wilson. Complete.
Yeah, they try hard.
And he's able to
They don't
get
call
it to
pass
the
interference for
31,
this, though.
and
It's
that's
cool.
enough for the
It's
first.
cool. It's very cool.
It's the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Now Wilson on first down. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle.
That
throw good for 4. It's second down for the Patriots starting lineup defensively. And one thing that may have been overlooked in the Super Bowl, yes, a rough...
Thought my shit was up. Guess my shit ain't shit. It is. Let's get this ass
Start for this group, but they pitched a shutout in the end while Tom Brady and company were making that comeback.
They really got their legs under them in the second half, didn't they? Because they really shut them down. And Trey Flowers, defensive lineman, 2.5 sacks. How about the big play by Dante Hightower from his linebacker position when he blitzed Matt Ryan and knocked the ball away and gave him a turnover. Alan Branch, I thought, was really strong inside the defensive line. And I thought the secondary played a whole lot better down the stretch for the Patriots.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. On third down, Wilson. And left side here, it's Graham. You know, Charles, for Graham, so much concern early in the season about whether he'd be ready to play this year, what would happen recovering from the tendon. Not only was he ready, he played every game this season for Seattle. And it wasn't just the injury concern with Jimmy Graham. It's how Seattle runs their offense. Remember, when he was in New Orleans, he could expect a ton of passes to come his way. But in Seattle, that number was going to be reduced. Would he be able to maximize what they were going to throw in his direction? And he certainly did this year, 65 catches. 65 catches, just shy of 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns, too. And he's got Lockett. It's a gain of 5. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like. Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. On first down, Wilson. And not able to get it that time. He hit on 6 straight passes. Not there. Second down. I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away. Boy, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jermaine Kearse, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Brady surveying the field. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. And we roll now on the offensive starters, and everybody always loves to talk about Gronk.
And wouldn't a lot of teams love to redraft right now? This guy went in the 2nd round, yet no matter what, you got a game plan for him when you're opposing him.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
When they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Finding time.
Oh, get there, man.
Pro tight end Rob Gronkowski.
Going back one day. Going like that again. It will be going back.
Well, there it is, partner. Brady to Gronk. Their first connection of the game.
You think those two often in sync?
I don't think there's any question about it. And look, we know Gronk has a whole lot of fun, but he's deadly serious about his football, as is Tom Brady. Two great competitors.
3 yards, though.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Here we go with 2nd and 7. And the D looking like they may blitz. Brady to throw on 2nd down. And he finds
that was my guy.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Brady now on 1st down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. LeGarrette Blount was the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And there's a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
So incomplete on 1st. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. Here's Brady to throw. His throw incomplete. The wideout Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
And that's complete to Lewis.
No part.
He doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm start to happen, right? You see it.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Okay.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
No.
Brady's going to sneak it. And he is in. Touchdown. Tom Brady scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
Yeah.
like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? First and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards, he's still picking up the check.
Gotta be playing a kid.
A scramble for it. I think the Patriots may have got it. They did. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, and going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win. Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here.
I ain't gonna let you do nothing but it.
Brady now on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. Falcons did a pretty good job of containing Hogan. 4 catches, 57 yards. Of course, that was coming off a 180-yard performance in the AFC title game.
I wonder if that thigh injury he had going into the game hampered him at all, maybe a little bit. But I know this. Trying to get away from the Falcons' coverage was difficult for the New England receivers throughout most of the game. But since New England accumulated a lot of plays on offense, I think they wore them down a little bit.
Now Brady throwing on second down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Right now, you run that motherfucking screen.
Doesn't matter what position you play. If you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way. A nickel look by Seattle on third down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. Going underneath for Lewis. And he'll take it. Zone for a Patriot touchdown. Dion Lewis, 51 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Brady will look to throw for it. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he is not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. And the try for 2 is going to come up empty. Gostkowski now
I didn't even
to the
pitch it, but fuck it.
He'll send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
Hey, I wanted to sneak this in. Overtime in the Super Bowl. First ever, by the way. Some folks after were having the discussion, do they like the college rules for overtime better? Should each team at least get an offensive possession? What do you think?
Now, how deep are you talking about the college rules? Because I don't like the college overtime because it feels gimmicky. Because it's starting from the 25.
Like in that pass where everybody covers.
Make it equal.
Should each team at least get a possession?
I am so old school, Brandon. I liked the original sudden death. Okay? Coin flip. One team gets the ball, one team doesn't. You have a chance to stop them on defense. If you don't do that, so be it. That's just me. But in this situation, I do like the tweak the NFL made. If you go downfield and score a touchdown, that's your ball game. If it's a field goal or less, then the other team gets a possession. I think that's more than equitable. But for me, bring it back to the original sudden death.
Man, you are old school. I do think at least it should be a touchdown. A field goal should not decide it on the first possession. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On second down, Wilson looking for Baldwin, intercepted.
Even more time.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Here come the Patriots again on offense, the Super Bowl champions, and boy, they have been able to do it a lot of times, Charles, with unsung heroes, haven't they? Look at the names that led them through the playoffs. Hogan, White, Lewis, guys you just wouldn't think of.
Yeah, Deion Lewis, a fifth-round pick, 3 touchdowns against Houston in the divisional round. Chris Hogan, undrafted, he ends up having 180 yards.
Oh, yeah, you got to run screens because you can't pass and shit like that.
Against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, you can't try that new shit unless you know she can stop the screen on that new shit. You see, look at some of that new shit to stop the screen. You good to go. Oh, yeah, we good to go.
Would have been the MVP if it wasn't for Tom Brady.
And you mentioned James White in Wisconsin. He was
baby.
behind who? Melvin Gordon and Monte Ball, right?
That's correct.
And with that, it's 2-minute warning time here. The NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
They hand this one to Gronk. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It'd be hard to say that the defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. You want to throw the ball now for play action.
Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll stop the ball at the 47-yard line. They'll come out in the pistol. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down.
Man, they got all these tips and shit.
And that one got
They always let that shit happen to Russell.
It brings up 3rd.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty.
Damn, man.
So what you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky. And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Now it's Wilson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Only 2
there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. To throw again is Wilson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
19.
Again, Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. Wilson will throw again. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Yeah.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Thomas rolls in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. And this one through the uprights and good. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And now out come the Patriots. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The final shot before half for Brady. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. That'll bring up second down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And his throw is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I think that's
the
the go off.
gearing up to go now. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up.
Oh, yeah, I figured this off is out.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Figured them out, baby.
Here, so I want to talk about
figured them out, baby.
Before the game, I asked you, what was the difference in the Super Bowl first 3 quarters versus the fourth
quarter?
Should I be doing this? New England to have that comeback, besides Tom Brady?
I think now that we've had a chance to have a little perspective, right, to step back from it,
man. Come on.
What I mean by that is the number of offensive plays New England was running. Because for the longest time, they weren't having great success, but they had the football, and Atlanta did not. And by the end of the game, New England ran 93 plays to Atlanta's, I believe, 46. Atlanta's defense was and that helped allow
they let them catch that shit
to the Patriots to come back, tie it up, and then win it in overtime. So I think we kind of missed that along the way when Atlanta was riding high and controlling the ball game.
Sorry again, because that was just a cut.
Brady now on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
The last pass should have been fucking dropped.
Incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Brady to throw again. He's going to let this one go deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
My turn. Yeah, better quit, nigga. So my whole record has been erased in Madden. Maybe it's a joke. Let me go back. My great record has been erased. Let me see. I was about to say, like, come on. Oh, he's so mad, he blocked everything. Man, fuck you.
Look at the flick of that wrist. I'm feeling like Leonardo. Let me paint the picture. I might need a bottle. On the road to success, I can feel the throttle. That Michael lands a low. Hundreds in the envelope. Tight when I write. And that old man had to change her heart. Wish he knew it back from the start. Like, looked around. Seen his wife on the military all over the whole compound. Soon as he seen it, I swear it, I mean it. My man was gone quicker than dominoes. He in jail. Everyone falling like dominoes. Y'all been killing it. Y'all been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Y'all been flicking that wrist. Y'all been with this. Y'all been killing it. Y'all been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Y'all been flicking that wrist. Y'all been with this. Y'all been killing that rich in there. Been a trophy since Hawaiian Sophie. Curry over Kobe, we shooting. Splash Brothers with the add in soda. Good fellas to my Aurelio.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory.
Skip this other W, baby.
Going up against Wilson's Seahawks. With that, let's get you up to Seattle. We're standing by are our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thank you. We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. Short kick. It's taken to the 23. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And his first pass is incomplete. C.J. Procise was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Our chance to show you the offense here, Tyler Lockett. Charles, your thoughts?
Loved him coming out of Kansas State. The third Lockett that played there after his father and his uncle. An absolute true threat every time he touches the ball to take it to the house.
Here's Wilson. Drops it underneath for Rawls. 4 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down. And as we show you the starters defensively for Atlanta, I want to ask you about that Super Bowl. It's such an interesting game, but defensively, Atlanta so good in that first half. What happened in the 4th quarter, and how will you remember them from this game?
I remember a really young defensive unit that the stage wasn't too big. They handled it right from the beginning. I remember a really fast defensive unit. Look at the speed. Grady Jarrett, defensive line, right? When he had 3 sacks in the game. Deion Jones from his middle linebacker position forced that fumble against Garrett Blunt. Robert double-digit tackles.
Let's go. Come on.
Pick 6
Take
for a
advantage,
touchdown, 82 yards, a fumble recovery. But they were out there way too long. 93 plays given up to New England. At some point, you've got to get a stop and get off the field.
And he gets it down to the 32. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, we talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Here's the sneak with Wilson. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
This time, Wilson will throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Thomas Rawls, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken a 1st quarter lead. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Devin Wood. We'll be Devin Wood. All right.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae
How many
Freeman.
yards? I don't respect
Give
that.
him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's
I
the
don't
offense,
respect
and we
that. I'm
talk
looking
about
at
the
the
tight end, Jacob Tatum.
A lot of people thought of him as simply a safety valve receiver. He can be a primary receiver. Jacob Tammey shows better athleticism than what people expect.
Freeman again. And he'll be brought
Are
down
you
shy of
serious,
the
man? This
40 to
nigga
38
is walking
yard
around
line.
back there.
11 carries, 75 yards for Freeman in the
2
game against New England.
rushes.
But
He
remember,
got
a lot
first
of those
down.
came on the first carry.
No,
He
let's
had a
get
good
on his
second
ass,
carry,
man.
but then they didn't use him a lot late.
Yeah, I saw
All right,
them getting
let's
to
go.
the perimeter early. You see how they stretched out New England's big defensive line? And then as they substitute, they started to try and go back inside. But a lot of people think maybe they didn't run the ball enough in the Super Bowl and maybe even eat some clock, especially with the lead that they had. But they also were able to use Devontae Freeman in the passing game. Remember, late up 28-20, faked it to him inside, then threw it to the flat, and he got a big play that way as well.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman.
Dog, how did you got niggas running past
Goes
him?
as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
I'm not looking at like that out, coach.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. He's going to air one out, and he's got
Come
his
on,
star
stop
receiver.
playing.
It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 44 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back.
I don't like
where
that
we
wrist
started,
shit.
all even as the kick's away. On the return, the old reliable Devin Hester, the veteran. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Okay,
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
That's a
And that
fan, bud.
last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches.
for
There was good
1,000 yards,
protection
yeah.
there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier
How you
said
drop
than done.
that?
But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds. While we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore, I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse, and it's 3rd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. third down, Wilson.
Oh, you gotta catch that, baby.
Contact. Incomplete.
Gotta be able to catch that.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And this is incomplete. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2 as they'll take over with the ball 1st and 10.
Linebackers can check receivers now.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
Damn! They're making me run past the second down.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Again, they'll run with Freeman.
Fuck ass shit out of here, man.
Losing yardage back at the 35. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. They come out here in the eye. On 3rd down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he gets us all the way down to 15.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman.
Let's go.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Ryan. And finding the tight end over. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
That was another step this motherfucker offense,
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Bryant now attack on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
It's hard to see how you play a little bit. I know
Now
that
after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down. Turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the ball, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. On 2nd down, Wilson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Get it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
We often say get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. throwing middle, but
A
it's
lot of motherfucking pushing and
Tyler
shit.
Lockett was the target there, and that'll bring up second down.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defenders are going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him.
Okay.
And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
Earlier, partner, when discussing Russell Wilson, you said you think he's best when Seattle is running back centric. Is Thomas Rawls the centerpiece going forward there?
I think so because of what he did 2 seasons ago before he got hurt. Because he runs that offense the way they want it run. One cut, downhill, get upfield, and Thomas Rawls is perfect for that. If he stays healthy, that allows Russell Wilson now to throw the play action, to bootleg passes that really hurt other teams defensively.
And Rawls has youth on his side, just 23. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. So the offense has it first and 10.
I didn't do this play, but it's too late.
On first down, Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. A gain of 6 there on first. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On second down, here's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete.
Man,
He was
a
looking
little
for
play in my
Thomas Rawls
quarterback.
there. And it'll bring up third down.
I like that shit though. I love the way they do that shit.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing again here, Wilson. Under pressure,
That was
and
my
he will
fault.
go down. Sacked back at the
32 minutes.
38.
32 minutes. 32
And now a
minutes.
timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Spit the ball. Not paying attention. Oh, the
On his
motherfucking ball,
Hauschka
man.
now for the Seahawk field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
Wow.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Man, he that fool shit. Let's do it. Thinking they're gonna try to run the clock out. Yep. Not this guy.
The drive will start with a
maybe he is. Damn. Got him in the backfield, but he tucking it.
But a nice little gain. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Second down following the run. One receiver left, 2 to the right. Now Ryan on second down. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll be brought down.
Oh man,
Looks like
55.
right at the 40.
55.
8
Clark,
yards
somebody
on the
was
pickup
moving out
there,
the way.
and it moves the sticks. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best.
Let's see what they call
keeps
him
him
on
out of
there.
it where
Oh
all the
no.
big boys are, you know,
Give me
make someone miss in the open field.
damn, they don't get one. Alright. Had to make that up, though.
Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. What an amazing season it was for Julio Jones. The Super Bowl. Maybe the best catch we've seen all year, that toe tap on the sideline. He finished with 87 yards, but something you told me is astounding. 4 catches in that game, only 4 targets, too.
Yeah, and if you watch the game unfold, which I know you did, how many times did you see on the replays the number of white shirts of the New England Patriots in the vicinity of Julio Jones? He'd run a route, 2 to 3 guys in his area every time. That's the reason the targets were so low. But he maximized them, didn't he? 4 targets, 4 catches. And that sideline catch, I thought it was going to be intercepted. And he ended up having the concentration to hold on to it and still get both feet down.
The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
It's always a good play when you're able to bat a ball away or down, because if you actually tip it in the air, now the offense is getting a second shot at catching the football, or another receiver may come along and grab it out of the air and turn it into a big play. So if you make a play on the ball, make sure it's knocked away or down. Otherwise, there could be some jeopardy.
Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. And now the offense operates in the red zone. And some extras coming up on the line here, ready for the blitz. Now Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
In the
final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Big comeback.
Here's Bryant for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Lockett the return.
Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
And some room to work.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about, baby. Let's get ready for our big hand. Back for the end of this shit, baby. Right back at these niggas.
In the first half.
And Party, that's exactly how you become a Pro Bowl return man. Doesn't matter whether it's a kickoff, a punt return. Tyler Lockett can take it to the house. What was it? He and Dwayne Harris of the Giants in 2016?
Yeah,
the only 2, right?
That return both a kickoff and a punt return, and we see more of his electricity there. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Let's go. So we got really consistent with the same plays. So let's put a stop to all this. Let's put a stop to all this shit right the fuck now.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So
they can make a break a billion tackles.
And try and stay ahead of the pace.
They can make a break a billion fucking tackles. Alright, can't help that.
Adjustment to the adjustment.
I definitely can't help that.
One thing, hit them with something else.
2nd down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first.
I'll beat this guy out here.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
I'm going to back that way as you going to. Come on. Yep.
On the counter, Devontae Freeman.
Let's go, man. In this shit. You better learn how to pass. I know what you're going to throw next, too. I want you to throw it. I want you to throw it. I owe you for it.
And when they're not fooled, you see the
I owe you for it.
because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull.
I owe you for this one.
To influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back.
Let's go!
Escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Tony McDaniel in there to sack him for a loss of 6. And the
stuck on the
offense
same
now will
play
try to
mode.
regroup after the sack on second down.
Most definitely stuck on the same play mode.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. Deep drop.
Hey, man, sit down. Look at him. He's stuck. And he got somebody open and went to you.
One there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The
Y'all see that shit?
to change momentum, big play,
Dude was
right in his
stuck.
hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Oh, it's a wobbler here.
I ain't gonna get that shit, but it's cool. It's cool. Man had the agenda on that, and I ain't tripping.
And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Sometimes they do. They have agenda
Offensive unit,
sometimes.
they'll have it first to begin the 3rd. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and
that was too much, bro.
The last part remains to be seen.
Wrong. Got one.
Done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
Good thing he did drop that play. This thing right.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. It's caught on the left side by Kurz.
Okay.
That one good for 10 yards.
Crazy,
And
but I didn't want to throw that shit to that guy. Gotta get out that situation and not feeling like just throwing it to anybody. That's a bad habit. It's a real bad habit. Let me see how it's looking. This might not be smart.
3rd down now following the completed pass.
Alright. Good.
Wilson on the keeper. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line.
Defensive front.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Another run, but this time it's Rawls.
Let's go. Defensive front, baby.
Quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
We're doing this way in a minute.
See if they stay on the
I
ground.
don't know why, but yeah.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Wilson, it's caught outright by Graham. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
There's the picture ending. I think they were looking at something else central casting.
So I gotta make it happen.
I mean, size, the hands.
Speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes.
I need to try to throw to him, but it's
And
good.
pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up
That's
2nd
okay.
down. Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Right?
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Wilson out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
There you go.
He gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. And they pick up
Got a whistle on there.
as they convert on 3rd.
Got a whistle on there
So
for a
he makes the
second.
grab and the change move forward.
Might have eat the
Nice
bait.
job by the offensive line,
You want to
giving
eat
him
the
time
bait on
to
there?
complete that 1st down pass.
Now Wilson.
Yeah, you want to eat the bait on this, man.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well
Get the
and give them a
touchdown
chance to
there, too.
let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll come out in the pistol. On second down, Rawls. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, and they trail here to begin quarter number 4. And this seemingly endless drive continues. Here's Wilson. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Oh my God.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
So an interesting call there to take
The
the 3.
offense
I guess
figured
if
out.
hands were tied, but in the fourth
Figured
quarter,
out.
that field goal, it really might not help them much at all.
Yeah, I mean, you still need a touchdown. Another field goal does you no good, so it'll be interesting to see what the media reaction is if the score stays where it is.
I love the rag
Goes
factor.
out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the offense is excellent. Puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guys.
Yeah, and if the kicker thinks he's lonesome, he's really lonesome after a play like this.
Yeah, he better hope that he's lonesome because who's ever standing next to him is probably on the defensive side, and they're none too happy.
No, run play. No more run play.
Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Get that shit out, nigga. You only got 2 people? You only got 2 people? You talking me that? If you get wrong, you gonna try to throw that nigga all the time? Sorry ass shit, man. Let's beat this nigga, dude.
You can't run with the
Let's
ball
beat this
until
nigga.
you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
On third down, Ryan. It's caught.
Come on, baby, you gotta get there.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I got that. I got something for that action, man.
We've seen multiple hookups here in this one. Usually their offense is
Well, if you stop that one shit,
Yeah, they
you
tend to
good.
follow what those two do. They set the tone for either a good day or maybe a tougher day. And right now, we're seeing an excellent game because
no more run play. No more run play. Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
The speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one. And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. They come out here in the eye. Ryan. And he takes a shot and release as this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
We ain't tripping.
Fourth down. Here's Ryan.
Let's go. I wouldn't caught the end there.
Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on fourth down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act.
I threw the ball, man.
They're none too pleased that they didn't
Fuck out of here. I think that did.
But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now I'm gonna start lagging on me. It's good. first down. That's some change. This is going to look like some change because he might be doing a stupid blitz.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. And Graham's got it. Complete.
I'll take that, yeah. Like I said, I'll take the change. I will take the motherfucking change.
Is the
I won't.
and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And there's
I'm gonna
another
take that
completion to the
change.
tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6"
I'm gonna
target.
take that
It is
change.
indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6".
Think I'm gonna take that change, baby?
They really do. And it reminds
Think
me
I'm
of
gonna
what
take
one
that change?
told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And leading here late,
I
so
won't
a
take that
chance for
change.
the
They
defense
fool.
to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. On 1st down, Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. And he'll get
many
it
yards
down to
you
the
give him?
47 here. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
That's your mother there,
Make
baby.
the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw
That's
there.
your mother
This will
there.
probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Let's go.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun. And
I'll
he will
take that.
cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and
Now
7.
you can't stop my run. How you like that? Now you can't stop my run. Now you can't stop my run.
Third level defensive backs. On that run,
8, and that's all.
I
Only a
was
yard
about
to
to say
pick
that.
up
Now
there,
you
and it'll bring
know
it up
what
to
I'm saying?
3rd down.
Let's go.
CJ Procise, 27.
See your hard day. You gotta let it happen to somebody else, baby.
Now an important extra point here to
Oh,
stretch this
man.
lead to a field goal. He's got it. And
That's what
this is
I wanted
indeed
to
up
kick,
a
really.
3-point lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is fielded at the goal line. And
That's good.
across the 20
Let's see
to
what
the
he took here.
21-yard line. Atlanta now coming
Probably
out
try
on the
to
field.
bomb the
They're
Julio
only
stuff.
in
He got
need of
bro
a field
over
goal, a
this
decent
right
amount
here.
of time on the clock. So
Okay.
tell me if I'm
We
wrong.
all
You don't
on
have
it.
to be too panicked.
Totally.
no, not at all. I
On
agree
it.
with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes
On it.
into play. They've worked on
Let's
these
go.
situations.
They practice this all the time,
They
don't
practice
they?
it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases,
Check
the great
Julio.
competitors,
Check
they love
Julio.
this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
Now that that man was taking good shit either. You can, now, we can't let that happen.
Get this one all the way out across the 45.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Let's go!
There's it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Shedd. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They have
Let's
a
go,
3-point
baby.
lead. Defense did their job. And now a timeout defensively by the
Did you just
Falcons.
fuck? Oh yeah,
It's
you
just
fucking
their
up.
first. They've got 2
Game
more to
over.
use here in the final stages.
Game over.
And not great starting field position here for the offense. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Now Wilson.
Game over, baby. Game over.
Get this across the 10.
So I'm talking about game time.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a
You should
first
learn how
down.
to play with other people. You'll be alright.
Quarterback reading the defense. defense and getting it to the open man, that's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
I'm tired of this in the kitchen. But how else am I gonna get it? 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 I put it in Javic. I got these bitches dripping. Was young, I wanted a Bentley. I promise I'm gonna. But what's am I gonna get it? I had a trap at the vacant. Swerving around in Vegas. Mama, we finally made it. Walking with a Rex, I'm a trap star. She a ride just like a car. The bricks in the backyard. Tell her how to turn the white heart. I can take her on a date. Here's a chicken dinner. Put my wrist in the pot. I can make it trip. I'm tired of this in the kitchen. But how else am I gonna get it? 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 I'm getting kinda tired of all this in the kitchen. How else am I gonna get it? 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 Whip. How else am I gonna get it? How else am I gonna get it? Whip.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Roethlisberger Steelers going up against Wilson Seahawks. And with that, we'll send you up to the Pacific Northwest and Central League Field in Seattle, home of the 12s. So we'll welcome in our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Seattle Seahawks. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. They'll come out in the pistol. Now Wilson. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Well, partner, tough loss for the Seattle Seahawks on the road at Atlanta in the playoffs. But Doug Baldwin, you know he's always going to compete. 5 catches, 80 yards, and a touchdown. Try to keep them in the game.
Earlier, you were talking about the offense running through Russell Wilson. Doug Baldwin and the wideouts, how do you see that going forward for Seattle?
Well, I think that they are well-equipped there. They have to get Tyler Lockett back. He was injured late in the season. But Baldwin is a top-level receiver, finally getting the respect that he deserves. Jermaine Kearse is still around. Obviously, Paul Richardson came on late in the season. They have plenty of targets out there. They may go for one later in the draft, but I don't think it's a priority.
And this offense often hinges on one of the best tight ends in the league, and that's Jimmy Graham.
I think he made up for lost time when he got to the NFL because in college, he was mainly a basketball player, a defender who couldn't score. Now he's flipped it around in the NFL. Every time he touches the ball, he's a threat to score. The Steelers insert their nickel defense on 3rd down.
Yeah, they add a DB. Now it's Wilson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
It's caught outright by Graham. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And a look at the Steelers' defensive unit.
Ryan Shazier ran so fast at his combine that many people thought someone actually ran for him. He's a linebacker who ran sub 4.4, and he uses that speed to make plays all over the field.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. 4th down. Here's Wilson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Thomas rolls 37 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Brought in by Coates. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
Shift together here from the D-line. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
He's got his man here. It's Green. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. And now a 1st down following that long gain. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Flushed out right and caught right side. Green. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Wide open receiver complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Partner, well, we have a second. I live in Atlanta, and the day after the Super Bowl, everybody was talking about one thing, the play calling at the end of the game. Should Atlanta have run the football more? What did you take away?
And I do believe you're talking about Atlanta up 28-20. First and 10 on the 22-yard line of New England after that nice drive from deep in their own territory. I thought run the football there. 3 points was paramount. Run the football, eat up some clock, don't snap the ball too late in the play clock. Run it and have Matt Bryant come out and kick a field goal and put them up 11 at that point. At least that's the attempt. Instead, they try and throw the football, ran themselves into some problems, had to punt it away, and here comes Tom Brady and the Patriots, and they tied the game up.
And here come the armchair quarterbacks. Wilson now to throw on third down. And he finds his tight end, Graham. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
On first down, Wilson. It's caught on the left side by Kurz. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Yards left for the offense. It's second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
On third down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a first down.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. It's caught outright by Graham. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
This offense is in rhythm now, just accumulating first downs and moving the ball downfield.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. In the slot on the right is Graham. From the shotgun, Wilson. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Stephon Tuitt in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. On second down, Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jimmy Graham, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. Second down, 9 yards to go.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
A minute 59 to go in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. Brown, the lone receiver, left. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. He's got time in the pocket. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
He's got Curse. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. One receiver left, 3 to the right. On first and 10, it's Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Four yards remaining now on second down. Again, Wilson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. It's caught, Lockett, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
One receiver left, 2 to the right. Throwing again here, Wilson. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
A lot of teams love to throw screen passes. They want to tire out defenses because they make them run a lot. But there are a lot of moving parts on a play for an offense when they call that one. Because you got the linemen that have to move. You have the wide receivers have to get out and vacate. You got the running back that's got to make a little fake and then get out into the route. And, of course, the quarterback, he's got to hold in there and know he's probably going to take a big hit before he lofts the screen off to the back. Why didn't he catch it? That's all he needed to do for them to be successful.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Hauschka's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So put 3 on the board, but from inside the 5. And I know we use this phrase a lot, but that's a big-time win for the defense.
It sure is. You've got the short field behind you, so you can afford to turn up the pressure. And that was a nice sequence there to keep them out of the end zone.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. He rifles one that's intercepted. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Over the middle here to Coates. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Brought in by Coates. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
These two. Left.
They come up with one running back. That's Bell. Roethlisberger will throw. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense. A well-executed screen pass means the offensive line has bluffed the defenders. They make them think that they can just get through and get to the quarterback. Instead, they're setting them up. Little screen pass, lopped it over them, and now they're in front, and they get downfield for big yardage when they do it right.
No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
They're right there at the one. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Xavier Grimble, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Thomas rolls. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Man open left side is Brown. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And quickly they get to the line. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. On the right side, caught by Green. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Green's got it over the middle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And the defense definitely showing blitz here. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Martavis Bryant, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee. And that's at the 25. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. He's got time, being chased out left. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
19.
They run with a power back. Rawls. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the fourth quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they're going to keep that going, want to continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there, and that's run the football.
On first down, Procyse. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. So this brings up a 2nd and 2. Well, now they'll try the end around. Stays on his feet. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
A reverse is never called just to get 1 or 2 yards. It's often called to get a big play. The defense was having none of it on that one. They sniffed it out and stuffed it.
tough spot for the offense. 3rd and 8. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. Now Wilson sliding out of the pocket. Wilson hit. It's loose. Does the big boy have the juice? And it's picked up by the... And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And Graham's got it over the middle. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Down, this is Rawls. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the 1st down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll run it here. This is Reese. And he'll get it out a couple. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So it'll be 1st down here after the run. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Counter play, Rawls. And they'll stop him right. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 2nd down following the run. Another pistol look here. To throw is Wilson. And left side here, it's Graham. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Roethlisberger's Steelers going up against Wilson's Seahawks. With that, let's get you up to Seattle. We're standing by are our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, we are just...
Yeah, he's playing your ass again.
Square at CenturyLink Field in the beautiful city of Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Seattle Seahawks. And last year,
let's go.
that gain of 5 on the return.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I bet you gave you some motherfucking respect all that position last time. I got you in a place, didn't it? I'll play that shit, dog. You can listen if you want to. I'll make it happen, though. Let's see.
They'll come out in the pistol.
But you still don't got that respect from me.
Wilson. The grab made by
Let's
Curtis
go.
over the middle. Give him 11 on the game.
You don't see a nigga trying to come in a little bit off the switch shit. Let's go.
Fresh set of downs here. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Going to Rawls on the dump off. And he gets this
Oh, that nigga
midfield
was back there on
before
that
he's
play.
brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Oh, yeah. They trying to flank you, though. He's supposed to get made more yards than that.
Second down. and a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
Here's Thomas Rawls with his first carry. And that play will go nowhere.
Non-blocking bitch over there.
At the 49. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Got me playing my boy Toby again.
And on 3rd down, a
Toby
nickel
Holmes.
formation here defensively. On 3rd down, Wilson. It's caught outright by Graham. They pick up 20
Late hit.
and they move the chains.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
I don't think you respect me in this, Toby. I don't think you respect me in this, man. I noticed something else you keep doing too. I'm checking out so you can do this time.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. It's caught on the left side by
They ain't gonna call the motherfucking pass interference for shit, I see.
On the 1st down completion. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to
Fuck
fool
out of
with
here.
running plays,
Wait, man.
throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2. Back to the ground attack. It's Rawls. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Really good, solid run right there, and they did it from a 4 wide receiver set. And if you're an offensive coordinator, they used to tell people, hey, we're going to throw the football. Now they use 4 receivers on the field to spread things out, give them more running lanes and more options, and also it usually takes the bigger defenders off the field, makes the defense lighter and easier to run against.
And Graham's got it over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And the starting defensive unit here for Pittsburgh.
Stephon Tuitt's ability to play defensive end, yet rise up and knock passes away when quarterbacks try to throw them, he makes it hard to get around.
Now it's Wilson. This complete
What
to
the
Lockett.
fuck was it?
He lost 4 there.
Alright, this shit about to make me real fucking mad,
Nice
man.
methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script
Motherfucking
looks good so
script
far.
driving and all that shit. I'm fucked over. Let's go. Oh, let's go.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Play clock winding down. Now it's Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Thomas Rawls from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. And he'll bang that one through. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That's fielded in the end zone.
Ooh, he's trying to do some slickiness.
Call it the 26-yard line. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On your screen now, here are the offensive starters. At wideout, Antonio Brown is certainly someone that the defense always has to account for.
Without a doubt, a true #1 receiver.
Alright, dude, that's
doesn't matter to
enough,
him how defenses want to cover him. He sees it as a challenge and knows how to defeat him.
Oh, we already know what he's about to do, man. You already know what he about to do. Let's go.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
You know what you about
Back
to do
with
on
Charles
this play,
Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out.
All right. Yes. Like I said, I know what this play is about to do.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown. Complete. A big play that time on the catch and run. 35 yards. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the ball, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
In 12 regular season games this last year for Bell, averaging over 150 yards from scrimmage. First 2 games in the playoffs were great, but, you know, getting injured in the final game probably leaves a bad taste in his mouth.
Leaves a bad taste. Gives him fuel for the next season, though, because remember, for the last few years, he hasn't been able to play a full season.
Ooh, that was a nice play. I gotta give it to him. I was expecting that, man.
Imagine those numbers over a 16-game season, and heading into the playoffs, Le'Veon Bell can set new records.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Here comes the D swarming to the line. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger.
Let's go.
Back at the 23.
Running like that. Where the lineman at? I know they somewhere. But you know what? They say lineman rush hard. Like, something like that. Yeah,
DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14. Now Roethlisberger. His throw caught at about the 5.
I can't lead there one-on-one like that.
There's no doubt about it. That's just one of the best connections in the league. Big Ben throwing it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. Good drive last time, really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Second down now after the pass completion. In the slot on the right is Graham. Now Wilson on 2nd down. He hits Baldwin right side.
Gotta turn that up.
That's good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Turn that up, baby.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And he fires one that's
I didn't even try to throw it around. I was fucking myself.
James Harrison. And these guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you think to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage?
All these tackles breaking.
Steeler touchdown.
And they show you got that one in there.
34 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And nowadays in NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure, but the tight end's such a weapon, and they prove it right there.
Get that last play for myself. Like I say, Matt, they like to switch up the players, the letters, and all that shit, man. That's
prototype of what we're seeing today. We're seeing it each and every week now.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making
I guess he's dropping him, man.
What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Good first down.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10. It's Wilson rolling to his right. The ball comes out, but this will
Oh, hell, R1,
so
but that don't mean shit. That don't mean shit.
You, but I could hear
Wow.
and feel
So I ain't know
relief
he's diving
all
from
the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession.
They overdoing this for this nigga now.
I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
To throw is Wilson. And able to find Graham. Complete. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this.
I do not want to do this play before I end with
Rolls the
the
lone man in the backfield. Now Wilson on first down. And he rifles one.
Damn, one dog catching shit, this guy.
That's
right.
Time permits for the Super Bowl game. I know that you had high praise of them. Really, you know they did a good job when no one is talking about them on Monday.
You're exactly right. And in fact, they're being praised almost universally for getting a couple of calls that were really difficult to make in real time correct. And I'm talking about the Julian Edelman catch. Emphatic that it was
and
a
now
catch.
my
Replay
play
confirmed
disappeared.
it. And then, of course, the James White touchdown in overtime, because that was called a touchdown on the field. And, of course, they confirmed that one as well upstairs in the replay. But normally, these officials come together. They're an all-star crew. They don't work together as much during the season. But this one felt very cohesive. I thought they did a fantastic job.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Throwing is Wilson. He'll dump it off to Procise. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here's Wilson, and he finds Jimmy Graham. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
First down. First, we gotta get this changed, though.
On 2nd down, Wilson. It's caught outright by Graham. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 3rd down.
My play. My play yet? Is this it? That ain't it. They don't want to give you my play. I love how they try to fuck me over with the leg and shit.
And they'll be in search of 6
Yeah,
yards
that
here
shit.
on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. On 3rd down, Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Now that was impressive by the defense. They just got hit for a big pass play, and instead of rushing out and getting back deep to cover, they played their techniques, saw the run develop, and ran to it and made the play.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. James Harrison, the outside linebacker, drops him for a loss of 6. A long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense. Third and long. It's Wilson surveying the field. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
So Wilson will head to the sideline, and on comes Stephen.
And they try to play me with the field goal.
And this one a 41-yard attempt. So a field goal here, they're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
They come up with 1 running back. That's Bell. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. And that's complete to Jesse James. And he's
had the wrong play because they lagging.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Let's get the ball back and stuff like we did last time, baby.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Ball back.
The Steeler offense now with football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. So for that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
No.
Now a first down carry by Bell.
Yards.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. And credit the tackle to Cliff Averill.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On second down, Roethlisberger.
Let's go, baby.
He goes down.
Needed us that.
The corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
You game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case,
check
the left
17.
quarterback right in the face of him puts him down.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And that is incomplete. Marcus Wheaton was the one he was looking for. And fourth down coming up.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage,
because he might try
see the ball thrown and react to it very quickly.
Real slip.
This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the corner.
Wow, nice punt.
They're going to mark this out of the 5-yard
Nice motherfucking punt.
See
Gotta
what
give
the
your props on that one.
offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't
Let's
they?
go, baby.
And this is probably how
Let's
it's
go.
going up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Wilson going to give to Walls. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just
pressure comes, and Wilson's going to
wow, it's faster than the pass.
From his outside linebacker
That faster, it's faster than the pass.
For a loss of 8.
That's good. You gotta get the challenge on this one, man.
One receiver left, 3 to the right. From the gun on third down, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it looks pretty simple batting the ball away, but oftentimes there's some pretty good teaching and practice that goes into it. Being able to get to the receiver, not interfere, and get his hands through the football and knock it away.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game
this close,
you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll try and get the running game.
Get that motherfucker.
And he's up past the
10. You got
the 12.
take a better play.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
There's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger.
Nice play, nice play. All right, let's get away from this, because this play is not the time to do.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure on the passer.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Man open right
side.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little
check
position because he creates mismatches with his size.
About to run though, so let's get up.
With their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Back now in Seattle, Washington.
It's still
football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. So the offense needing 4 yards. It's third down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. It's complete to Brown, right side. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Man, how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, and moving his way into the inside and making that play happen.
Yeah, he's going to throw the screen out. He's going to run.
Big play for the defense.
What?
In order for a screen
to
pass to break big, things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. This is Bell.
He got luck.
And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards.
That's the expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football. I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
Now a carry for the veteran. This is D'Angelo Williams.
Yeah. Man, you got to dream of this one. They freezing my plays up every down.
A nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's
every
2nd
down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Roethlisberger. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Oh, my God.
Time for a break. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Now Bell. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will
give it in the ball back, man.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. And they're definitely showing blitz here. So 2nd and goal here from the 9. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he's in. Touchdown.
Hey, let me get blocked on that, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Le'Veon Bell, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Not only touchdown number 2 for him, but a big run to boot. However, still trailing.
Still trailing, but not because of his efforts. Well, he's playing really well, and I love his long speed there, right? Able to get out there and burst all the way to the end zone, and smart enough to keep the ball in his hands and get into the end zone for the touchdown. In 2016, on all levels of football, we're seeing guys drop it before the goal line. What's the rule, Brandon? Run into the goal post
That's right.
before you drop the ball. There you go.
We're going to make it happen.
Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. James Harrison in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Well, it's apparent that these guys are getting after it right from the opening kickoff. They roll right downfield and score on their first possession. And here on defense, back-to-back sacks. Someone is ready to play.
3rd and long. It's Wilson.
They getting so fast.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the
Everybody needs somebody, no doubt. Sugar, just step into your